Got us reversed.
There we are.
All right.
Folks. This thing, we're trying so hard to get all of our cameras working. We just can't. We've got 3 cameras and none of them will work. We don't know why. But anyway, we're live now.
Yay.
Welcome to everybody that's here.
When I saw Chapstick's new
Hang on.
collection, I just
TV just came on.
Ugly sweater, that is. That's right. You were going to have ourselves a merry little ugly Christmas sweater party.
Okay. Enough of that.
I guess it's showing a commercial.
Yeah, it's a commercial.
Well, that's fun.
There's a commercial going on our thing right now. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's good to see all of you. Let's, if y'all would, just type in the chat who's here with us, who's hanging on with us, who's joining us, so we can know who's here.
And let us know if you can hear us okay.
Yeah. Last time, this particular camera, the audio wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of you in the chat can't
Let's see.
type.
Here we go. It's Judy. Well Point. It's Megan. Can y'all hear us okay? I guess so.
Hey, Megan.
Scott. Okay, cool.
Megan, I was watching
Audio's
a little bit of the game. I guess it's Texas A&M and Miami. It was tied at halftime. I'm sure it's over with now, but
I don't know.
Did everything turn out okay with that game
For
you
Gary?
guys? For Gary? I hope so. Okay. Boy, we had such a great time down there.
Gary's very happy. Okay.
Okay,
must
good.
have gone well. Oklahoma lost. But,
Yeah, we lost. Thanks everybody again for being here. So who do we have again? We have
so far
Judy and Megan and Scott from Middleton.
And Craig
Middleton,
from Montana.
Idaho.
Catherine. All right.
All right. Well, we'll kind of wait just a few more minutes, let everybody get in here. It looks like it's loading up.
We're going to do a wrap up from our visit. We're also going to do our things we really liked. And I had something I really didn't like this time.
Oh?
I did.
We decided we're not going to share with each other before this live, so we can discuss a lot of things. And
there's Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Lori from the cold and snowy Michigan. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, Lori.
That's not good.
Florida weather has been awesome. Yes, I'm sure. We're supposed to get countrywide. It's going to be 70 degrees here next week.
Yeah, we're getting 70s starting Tuesday, and I think we're going to get close to 80 for Christmas, which would be, that's just rare.
I'll take it.
I've not ever
pretend we're
I don't
in the
remember.
villages.
Maybe back in the 90s that happened. Maybe. I don't remember.
Hey, you two. Finally able to be on a live. Coming to you in the middle of the South Pacific.
Wow.
Okay, thanks.
Well, what island or are you on a ship?
It's 11 a.m. on Sunday already. That's pretty cool.
Are you on an island or a ship?
I'm wonder, curious. South Pacific, if that is Sherry or Myron, because they were going to be on a long cruise.
Yeah, there's actually a couple of people that were going to be on a cruise during this week.
From Wisconsin. Okay, so we are, yes, thank you, Shannon. Everybody, please hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider it. We were noticing our numbers. We've had, how many? That
was one of the first things we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
So if y'all would, if you haven't hit subscribe before, please do, because our numbers are really skewed. Not in a horrible way, because we're not.
But how many views have we had?
We've had 165,000 views, guys.
In the last
6 months.
6 months, okay.
165, which is that's a lot.
That's a whole lot.
I mean, for us, it's a lot. Let's say it that way. But we're not like.
But the subscribers
Jerry
have only
Linda.
gone up by like 100.
Yeah.
So that doesn't add up. We don't know if YouTube's up to something.
We've been stuck on 1,500 subscribers for a while. Yeah. I'll just say that.
Yeah. So just check. Maybe sometimes you get unsubscribed, or if you haven't subscribed yet and you would consider it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. We have anywhere from 35,000 to 36,000 views just this month, just in the last 28 days, which is great. And we're very grateful for all of that. It's not translating into subscribers. And we've kind of decided for the new year, we're going to want to have more subscribers, because we want more things turned on that YouTube will turn on
Features,
when your subscriber base goes up. And we want to get some software so we can do some better editing for you guys, and maybe some new hardware because we need a new laptop. We really do. This
Well,
one's not old, but it's not new either.
I want to apologize to the shakiness on my phone. Somehow I turned off the settings
You're
for
talking about
stabilization.
when we were there,
Yeah.
the first night, the stabilization
Went on.
toggle.
But anyway,
Somehow got turned
I've asked Santa Claus to bring me a gimbal, and he is.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be here on Monday.
So things will get better.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, things are going to get better, but that kind of stuff just takes time. It takes a little bit of money for us to figure it all out, and we're doing that with you guys, and we appreciate that so much. So thank you,
Shannon
everybody.
says, just get your phone and subscribe as you. You talking to us, Shannon, or other people? Everybody, double subscribe.
You know what? I have another
account.
I have another account that I use for all my business.
Subscribed.
I have not subscribed.
Anyway,
Wow, shame on me.
We want to give some shout outs and thanks to some people that were very, very hosty. Is that the word? Hostesses with the mostesses.
Let me finish up though.
Okay.
But for the new year, we're going to be asking for subscribers, and we don't want anybody to get upset about that. It's going to be part of what we're going to do. We're going to try to build this channel and get down there this coming year. That is the plan. That is the plan. Things are still happening here with parents and kids and what have you, but that's the plan.
Yeah.
My hat's on crooked today.
I think this puts us backwards anyway.
Yeah, it's backwards, so I can't. The screen is backwards. I'm actually sitting over there in our house. Okay. Shout outs.
Shout outs over here. All right. So
wow.
we had so many people be so wonderful to us. And I know there's way more than I wrote down.
Yeah. I hope we get everybody, but if we don't, we apologize.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So first off on my top of the list in no particular order is Megan and Gary. They had us come to their home. We went to dinner with them. And they're the ones that told us to make sure we went to the Eisenhower Record Center. And so if you guys saw that video, thanks to Megan and Gary for recommending that. That was a very special place.
It was.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to go to the first responders.
Right. We still will go do that.
Boy, I really want to do that now. Because some of you don't know, I was a first responder for quite a while.
Yeah.
I was an EMT.
And then Craig and Maria, they're the ones that had us invited over to Pete and Barbara's house for the driveway party.
Yeah. And
then had us come into their home too. And we really enjoyed all the visiting that we got to do with Craig and Maria.
This is not in any order, by the way. We're just writing things down today.
I just saw Terry and Mick go by on the comments.
Hey, guys.
They were on the list too. They're the ones that loaned us their chairs, and we had a great time talking.
I hope the chairs are okay and they survived the lemonade. That was
the disaster.
Whew, that was a moment.
Let's see. Shannon and Joe.
Yay,
they are Texas folks who were down there at the same time we were. They don't live there yet, but hopefully one day they will.
Yeah, I hope Joe's feeling better, by the way.
And Shannon. She's got the flu.
Yeah.
So
the flu's bad right now.
They were in our video with the Christmas tree lighting, or at least Shannon was. Yeah. And we also got to go into their VRBO home. They had a topaz in Linden Isle. It's really pretty. I love going in homes. Yes,
okay.
It was.
So many homes this time.
I said Terry and Mick.
Mm-hmm.
Mark and Tammy. We went to lunch at Square One Burgers with Mark and Tammy. And
pretty
had
good burgers.
Really good talk with them and got to know them more.
Yeah.
We met Mark the first time in June, and this time we got to meet his wife, Tammy.
Right.
Yeah.
And hope your hip's doing well.
Yes.
Yep. Doing better.
Okay, you go. I'm going to read some comments here.
Okay. Karen and Kurt, Lifestyle Home.
Yeah, we got to go see theirs too.
Yep. And thank you for that. That was really important. We did a lot more homes this time.
We did.
Homes and people. Making connections with people in homes.
Because we already know we love the villages and we know we're going to move there. So like our first visit was all about getting the lay of the land and is this place real and do we really like it? And this time we already knew all that. It was a confirmation.
All of the, the awe of the place. And for me, it was the first 3 days was just getting over the craziness.
The shock of
the shock
real.
of it all.
It really exists.
Because there's so many people up here that tried to tell me, do you know the rumors about that place? And then you get down there.
You're going to hate
it. It's just not what people think around the country. It's so much better. So much better. Angel and Rick.
Yes.
Angel and Rick. Thanks, Angel and Rick. You guys, we got to play some sports with
Beach
you guys
tennis,
a little bit.
That was so fun.
That was really fun. Even though the weather was kind of yucky that day, and the sand was wet. Oh, well. It was all right though. It was really good, and good to meet all those people that we met there too
Yeah.
at the sand volleyball pits.
And then Sherry and Myron, they're actually chatting here in the comments. They are on a ship in the South Pacific.
Wow. Wow.
hope
Congratulations to you all.
Your trip's going well. Hope your dogs back here at home are all well and happy. And that's exciting.
We've done,
was it like a 3-week cruise?
Yeah, we've done some cruises, 10 or 11 cruises, and we've never been to the South Pacific. That would be like Bora Bora would be off the charts for me. That water is, I'm sure you can't explain it to people. It just looks really good in the pictures. So, okay. Wow. We're so glad that you all are way out there in the middle of the ocean and watching us.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's really cool.
That's really
And why
crazy.
aren't you at the pool?
That's right. It's 11 o'clock. Why aren't you at the pool getting a burger? Okay. All right. Who else?
Okay. Sherry Myron got that. Steve and Kim, we talked to them at the meetup. Again, we met them in June. Really, really sweet people.
Yep.
Lots of prayer warriors out there helping us pray for Jeff's dad.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Yep. Lavon
took the photos.
Taking a lot of pictures.
Thank you so much if you're around, Lavon. It was just too, I don't know, surreal is the only word that I keep coming up with, to meet all of you guys and be able to visit and talk. I wasn't thinking about my phone or taking pictures. So thanks to Lavon for doing that. And then Tamara and Keith for all the advice on the Christmas decoration addresses, where to go see it.
Yeah.
And that was just a really neat neighborhood we drove through. We drove through several of them, but that one was the tops.
Yeah. And we met so many more people. I just really, we couldn't count them all.
Yeah. Bridget and Carl, they're the ones that honked at us on their golf cart when we first got there. We met them in June.
Very funny.
Went to their home in June. So it's just, we cannot wait to get down there and just form these real relationships and grow them instead of these one day at a time, or
be able to help each other and go to each other's houses and do dinner.
Today I was making cheese logs and Christmas cookies, and I said next year I'm going to be making these for our new friends.
Oh yeah. So. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bridget and Carl, it was funny. We weren't even there, 20 minutes? We had just gotten in the golf cart and went right by them. And we had met them the first trip. And we get a beep, beep.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? Oh, it's Bridget and Carl.
I put that in a video. Okay.
Okay.
So our channel is going to have, it already has.
Now get your questions ready. Get your questions ready for us. By the way, today's adult beverage is a little bit of sparkling. Actually, it's not an adult beverage.
It's alcohol free, but you can be an adult and drink that.
I'm an adult drinking a beverage. And it's a little bit of cranberry juice inside some sparkling cider. So I'll put it that way.
Good to be an adult, huh? Okay, then you're going to explain the name change and why.
Okay. So we put out a post, I don't know, a week ago now. And the post basically said that, because of the new year, we're going to make a few changes. Because really, guys, I know we've said this before, but we honestly did not start out to have a channel. And we've decided we're going to keep doing it. It's not really about the money. Actually, on YouTube now, I've watched some videos, and you don't really make money until you get 75, 100,000 subscribers. We're not trying to do that. That's not really our goal, but our goal is to make friends and to help other people figure out how to get down there and all the challenges that Gen-Xers go through, and other people too. It's not just Gen-Xers, but so the name change is to more reflect what we were thinking in the beginning.
Well,
when we were looking for a name,
Gen X villagers to Gen-Xers, Jeff and Lori, because we're not villagers yet.
Not yet. And we've had a lot of people tell us that.
We've had a lot of Roger the Codgers tell us that we can't do that.
And it's true.
And they're true. Yeah,
it's true.
It's real. It's right. So, and plus our videos are going to also include trips to other places. It's not just the villages. And then it's not, I guess, legal to have villages. You have to have the Villages, Florida. So anyway, it's just all that legal stuff. We just don't need it.
It just made sense to go back to just the Gen-Xers, which is what we are. And then when we get down there, there may be another name change, another channel. I don't know how that's going to work out. But
okay.
So that's one thing. We're working really hard on trying to figure out the process still to get down there, because it has changed. And so there's going to be some changes with that. We're going to try to, with the subscriptions going up, we're going to try to get some new software so we can do thumbnails better and editing better and, that kind of stuff. And I don't know, the channel's got to grow, or, we got to grow, or whatever. Something's got to move forward. And that's where we're going with the name change.
Yeah.
There'll be a few other
No
things
big
that we're
deal.
going to talk about in another video, but anyway, so
Okay.
that's what the name change is all about. And it's just a slight change anyway.
And then I also want to talk about the tolls. So it's something that we learned.
Well, let's wait on that. Hang on. Let me talk
We're going to
about.
wait on that.
So also the super chats we have turned on. So if we had a super chat last time on a live,
Sven.
and I didn't realize how all that worked in the background. So now I've kind of figured that out. So if y'all want to do super chats and get your questions answered right up front or whatever, super chats are now possible, I believe. I hope.
However that works.
Yeah, however that works.
Okay.
We've got to play with that quite a bit to see how that works. Yeah, go ahead with the tolls. That's
Okay.
good. Anybody
So-
got any questions first?
Not that I've seen.
On an Oceania cruise heading to the island of Samoa.
Hmm.
Wow.
That's a big one. Big trip.
That is. I would love to be doing that. That's amazing.
So one of the things in the wrap up video agenda topic I wanted to hit was we rented a car this time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're checking out, the car, they're saying, do you want the e-toll program? We're like, well, yeah, how does that work with tolls? So here's the deal. At least with Avis, they have a $16 per day of rental fee. And then that covers your tolls. Well, we were there 6 days. So that was going to be an extra, $112?
Actually, it was going to be 7 days because it's 6
Right.
nights, 7 days.
And so we're like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah,
What's
it was
another
gonna be
option?
$150 or something.
Because we
like
were
that.
just going to drive through the tolls, going to the villages and going back to the airport. We weren't going to be doing a lot of traveling. So we didn't want to pay for all those days. It's truly every day they bill you that.
Yeah. And they
So-
want to build, it was, 7 things they wanted to add on to our car rental.
Right.
So we said no.
And so there's one question, but let's finish this
Mm-hmm.
one. So another choice was to pay the toll. Don't get the $16 a day, just drive through the toll. And what it does is it captures the license plate and you pay that toll plus the penalty. So they said every day. We found out that's not true. But anyway, it would be every time you go through a toll, it's that toll amount plus a $7 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we ended up doing. And so for our trip to and from the airport, it was like $29.
Yeah. So it's $14 each time we went on the turnpike.
Yeah. So we
Back
did
and forth.
that.
And we only did it 2 times.
But-
and that was much less money than what we would have paid.
We were afraid, though, because of the way the wording went was every day you have a penalty to pay. And so by the time we would have returned the car, we're still talking about way ridiculous, too much money.
Right.
Then we got home and we called our Pike Pass, which is our local Oklahoma, Texas toll road pass, whatever it's called, wherever you live.
Yep.
And they said, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have done that. All you have to do is we'll mail you one. It's an extra little window sticker. You don't have to put it stick it to the window. Just hold it up when you go through the Florida Turnpike system and it just goes on your Pike Pass, no penalties.
Right.
So they mailed us one for next time.
Next time we'll have one. So you just
So
take
there
it
you
with
go.
us, take it with you. I'm thinking you would probably want to put that in your checked baggage, though. I don't know if you'd want to take it through the x-ray.
Well,
So anyway,
and it
that's
goes in
just-
that little bag,
That's true. Yeah, the little.
But anyway, just a little
Mylar bag.
information. So this question that just came in, how was the traffic this time of year? So
Good question,
Yeah.
because we have talked about this when we were down there.
Yeah.
I think the traffic was a lot more. However, it wasn't bad. It wasn't, because this time also we weren't just in a golf cart, we were in a car. So we have both of them to kind of compare. We weren't in a car last time, but we could see the traffic last time. And the last time it was in June, and it just wasn't that bad. Did you think it was bad?
No, I did not think it was bad. It was definitely heavier than in the summer,
Yeah.
but not bad at all. And we did not have any issues getting into any of the restaurants for any of the meals. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I just didn't, maybe the crowds don't come until January, February, but in December, it wasn't at
No.
all anything to complain about even.
No, and I was watching even the golf courses, and
Mhm.
they were more busy,
Yeah,
but they weren't. Well, of course,
that's true.
were
We
looking
didn't
at,
try to get a tea time or any of that.
No, we didn't. And I was looking at them in the afternoon every time,
But
which
the
is when
squares weren't even that much crazier. I mean, it
They
was
were- they-
just a little.
The Christmas tree lighting
Well, that's an event.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like sawgrass and
No, it was fine.
it was
It
good.
was fine.
No
And
complaints.
we live in kind of a big city.
Shannon says a commercial came on and I missed who you will mail who you will mail
Oh, I got to talk about commercials
you
too.
to the toll pass. Who will mail you the toll pass? Oh, for us, Shannon, it's Pike Pass is what ours is called, and it's good in Texas too. I don't know what yours is called.
Yeah, what is the Texas one called? But yeah, the one in Oklahoma and Texas are actually the same. They call them two different things, but they're the same company, I believe.
Yeah.
So yes, so commercials. Sorry about the commercials. You either have them on or you have them off, and if you have them off, there's all kinds of things you don't get on YouTube. You don't get to do, and so kind of like lives, they would take that away. I don't know if that's true or not, but they have certain little.
It's irritating.
Toggles. It is.
But
it's
what
kind
do you
of,
do?
why don't they just give you everything? But nobody pays for all of this. So
No.
they have to have commercials. And even if you turn off the commercials, every now and again, they're going to throw a commercial in there anyway.
Yeah, you can't.
So, and here's how the commercials work for you guys. This is what I've read and what I've learned. The commercials, when they come up, they'll be it goes on for 15 seconds or 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and then it'll have a skip button.
Uh-huh.
Everything before the skip button is commercial time that the company pays for, whoever's advertising, and they split it with YouTube. Everything after the skip, if you skip, we get nothing. Everything after the skip is shared between us and YouTube. That's what I've heard, or some combination of the three of us, whatever. And that's fine. We're not really interested in getting all the money. Again, it's just a little bit. We just need a little bit so we can buy some software and stuff and kind of, justify that.
So
Okay.
what are the top house plans? We have had a lot of questions about, did that change your mind going back?
Yeah,
And what
it did change your mind.
it did actually. It flipped
Mhm.
number 1,
Number
2,
one.
and 3 around to number 2, 1, and 3.
Yeah.
Same top 3.
Same top 3, but we also added a cottage that
Cottage,
we
yeah.
really, really like now.
Yeah. We've eliminated a lot of the cottage. I think all of the cottages, but that one.
But the one.
Yeah. So drum roll.
Well, what do y'all think? Let's start with the cottage. Which one do you guys like, or which one do you think we liked? We looked at several, and this time we did more looking at houses. So who's got a thought on cottage plans? Maybe nobody, but
Mm-hmm.
so the cottages this time, which ones did we look at? Go look at. We looked at
Well, we stayed in a tide pool.
I
And
remember.
I think everyone knows that was not on our list.
Right, driving by Sea Breeze, and then there was what is the name of that one?
What?
The one that we liked. Now I forgot.
Pebble Beach.
A Pebble Beach. So we went into a Pebble Beach C model, which is the concrete, and I really liked it. I
Yeah.
really liked it a lot, and it gave us a lot more room. Gave us that extra bedroom, big 2-car garage. It was a little bit bigger than normal.
Yeah.
And so I really liked that.
A
It's got
laundry room.
a laundry room, right? Big kitchen with a
Mhm.
pantry.
Mhm.
So it had everything that I liked.
Mhm.
So that will be either the first buy or the second buy.
Well, and that's a higher bond. That's
Yeah, it was a bigger
gotta
lot,
Consider that.
all of that.
Right.
So that was our add-in. If we're going to go up in houses
Out of the
in-
patio villa
in
world.
size, yeah, it's going to be a
Yeah.
Pebble Beach.
But in the perfect world for a patio villa, what would that be? On what lot?
It would
In
be
what village?
it would be a moonstone. I'm not going to say the village yet.
Okay.
It'll be a moonstone, and it'll be on a corner lot because we want to do the side
bird
cage, and so we can do kind of some outdoor
So-
activity stuff.
You guys all heard us say we like the garnet best because it has a back lanai, and that was a big important thing.
Mm-hmm.
But after being in so many garnets and moonstones, the kitchen situation and the side lanai expansion with the big front lanai and the bird cage on the side, if it's a corner lot and all the things were perfect and the sunrise and the sunset and everything, that would outweigh a lot of the cottage with the extra bond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all about the livability space. And so we've kind of watched videos and we know that even though some of our family right now would probably never come down, they don't want anything to do with us even moving. I think that I've seen that once people see that you're down there and and you're happy and they visit once, then they realize it's, it's kind of fun to come down, and we may have a lot more people visiting. Might need that third bedroom.
So there's a couple comments going through.
Mhm.
In the on the floor plans printed on their website, the Pebble Beach, I think it does show 1-car garage, but all the ones we were in were 2-car. So I think that's just I don't know, fluke, or maybe they used to do a 1-car, but
I
yes,
think they used to, but
they have 2 cars.
yeah.
And also,
No, not the Pebble Beach. It's not the Pebble Beach.
it is the Pebble Beach.
Now I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
now
look.
you're gonna have to go.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay. Did you see any of the garden villas? We did not go in any because Jeff does not like them, and they're not in our price range. I like them, but they
I think
still
the-
want too much for those.
I think the garden villas actually need to go on a bigger lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they're squeezed in there, and if they were on a bigger lot, the side entry stuff and all of that, going from the garage to the house and what have you,
I
I
like
think it
how
would work a
different they
lot
are.
better if you could put a garden out there on the side of the house,
No garden, a pool.
or a pool, or a garden in the pool.
No garden.
I don't know.
A flower garden. Maybe.
Yeah, a garden.
Okay, the roundabouts really keep the traffic flowing. They do. And
I wish we had a whole bunch of those up here.
Oh, I know. But you know what? We do have them here, but they're 1 lane. And so you constantly have to go changing lane, and there's constant wrecks. But those down there are so nice
Excuse me,
because
guys. I'm
they're
grabbing for
all
something.
2 lanes. And unless you're going to keep going and get off on the left, you really don't have to get over at all. It's really
They're
nice.
very easy once you figure them out.
Mhm.
Very easy.
Do they allow fencing? That depends on what plan.
Yeah.
And if
And what neighborhood you're in.
Yeah, you
So-
have to go with the architectural review committee if it's a possible fence plan. You can't just put up a fence, and no fence on any of the patio villas.
Yeah, you can't
But
put
some
up
of
a
them
fence
do
on your
have a
own.
fence, a concrete wall in the back, depending on if they back up to a neighborhood that already has those. So it's very circumstantial.
Yeah, you cannot put a fence up on your own.
Hello from Western Kentucky. Love your videos. Thank you, Tracy Caldwell.
Yes, Pebble
I
Beach
agree
has
on
two.
garden villas. It was so hard to get the golf cart around the car in that curved drive. Now, I think that is the curved drive. The old version was the courtyard villa.
Yes.
Yeah. The garden villas, Shannon, are the ones that are like the new ones they tried up in the top corner of Oak Hollow, and now they're building some in Edenfield or LaGrange down
LaGrange,
south. They're
yeah.
starting to put some more down there.
So that would be like a botanical and
Right.
yeah, those
Yeah,
houses.
yeah.
Yeah. They're quite a bit bigger too.
They are.
They need a bigger lot.
I think
but
some
that's
of them
just
are
coming-
400,000, and the least expensive is high 3s, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, courtyard villas that had the curved driveway, and we've heard that those are very hard to park in. Let's see, what else do you have here? Dad's health update.
Okay. So I'll just go with the family health update.
Wait, we didn't talk about our other ones, did we? Our
Hmm?
other house plans?
No, we haven't.
We just talked
yeah.
about Pebble Beach.
See,
Sorry,
that's us guys. Y'all have to keep us on track.
Squirrel.
Yeah, we'll just go on talking. We have stories.
We do this till like 1 a.m. too. Just
We
talk.
do. Just lay in bed and talk sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
So the patio villas are still, I would say, our top
Yeah,
house.
and still new,
Not
right?
not because of price or anything, just because we don't feel like, or I don't. I'm sure I'll ask you if you feel the same. The extra money to go to a cottage or a courtyard or a designer really would be our
Mhm.
next step up.
Mhm.
I just don't know if the money's justified.
Well,
when
not
we're-
on the
when-
first one. We
when
just
we're
want to
wanting to
get
go
there.
down there,
We
yeah.
just want to get there.
A lot of people that we've talked to said the house is important, and if you can understand, we've just had some nice houses, and that's not the important thing to us anymore. It's to get down there and do the lifestyle.
Well,
and we've been in cruise ship cabins where we just love getting
yeah,
up.
we don't take a
getting
cruise
out.
for the cabin. We take a cruise for the pool deck
Right.
and the excursions and the islands. But
Now we don't do interior ones though.
happy holidays from Buzz in Cincinnati. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thank you
Um,
for that.
But I think that the house, like the entry level for us, we are very low standards. And we just want to get there. And then after that first year or whenever, we'll figure out what we want. And we'll have our finances closer to retirement by then. And I'm sure we will move up to designer or
we're
something
going to be
else.
moving up to something else.
We just want to get there.
And what we buy is going to probably become a rental and those kinds of things. We're
It will.
going to jump into that deep end of the pool
Industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
So Dad's update.
That's right.
So we did talk to them about sharing information with you guys, and they were fine with that as long as it's nothing, real personal. And so there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no
HIPAA.
Yeah, there's no problem with this. I didn't think there was going to be a problem, but we did talk to them, and they said they would love all the prayers they can get. So if you all are praying people, please pray for my dad. The chemo has been extended longer than we thought. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure if we got some bad information to start out with, but we kind of felt like...
I don't know that you've told them yet about his cancer. You've kept that kind of close.
Right.
Only a few people knew.
So he has bladder cancer, stage 4 bladder cancer. And my mom has leukemia, and she's had it for a while. She's been working to try and get healthy for a while. And it's kind of she's in a stable, I would say a stable place with hers. Mm-hmm. He is right in the middle of his chemotherapy, and he's getting radiation therapy as well.
Daily.
Which is, it's really tough on him. It's making him, he's sleeping a lot, which that's expected. And they, the times that they have tried to get out and do things like, groceries they get their groceries delivered, but if they miss something and they need to go do that, or he needs to go to a doctor's appointment or whatever, me and my brothers and sister, or mostly them right now, because we've been gone and I've been sick. So you don't want to get around them when you're sick. Been taking them to their doctor's appointments and all of that. So it's getting to the point now where we're going to, be doing that quite a bit more. Mm-hmm. And he needs to get through the chemo period, which is going to be
late January.
Yeah, the third week of January, something like that now. And we kind of figured it would be the end of November, 1st of December, and it's been extended out for several reasons. Then he had his fall, mm-hmm. and that was very scary because that one could have taken him down.
Well, there's a lot of, I'm sure you guys have all experienced this or know somebody who has, where your elderly parents turn into, I won't say toddlers, but it's like they won't mind you. They won't use their walker. They won't stop wearing, shoes that make them trip or whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
They won't eat. They won't drink. And it's just so frustrating because you want them to take care of themselves and be careful, and they think they don't need to.
And he's weaker, and he knows this, and he's supposed to use his aids, but he doesn't. He'll get up to, go do something quick, and he'll have a fall. So we're trying to keep that from happening, and we're talking to him about certain, ways they need to do things, and it just takes a while to relearn how to do that when you've been through a medical issue like this.
Yeah.
So we're praying for them every day, and if you all are praying people, please pray for my parents. You can just say just parents; it's fine.
Yeah.
And we're going to get through it, and that's why we can't come down there right now.
Right.
You can't get up and go when your family members need you so much at this point. And for the last many years, a decade at least, I've been going over and helping them just on occasion.
Yeah.
And
thank you guys. There's a lot of prayers coming in.
Yep. Thanks very much for that. We're going to get through this. It's just a thing, and it's going to be over with at some point, and we're going to get a good outcome from it. We're believing in that. So that's an update on my dad. We're still in the middle of all the chemo and the radiation treatment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our timeline is on hold for
a while.
A few
months. And we don't know.
At least, yeah.
We just don't know.
So we asked each other, and this hasn't been shared with each other yet, what are your top, 3, 4 things, and what's your bottom thing you liked about the villages?
Okay. So
Don't
I guess
we'll
go back and forth. Don't look at mine.
Okay.
Okay. And these are not in any order for me. These are just, it was hard for me to figure out the top 5, to be honest with you. I limited
myself
10.
to 3. I know.
I had so much fun down there this time. So I'm going to say You're going to add something.
Yeah.
The Eisenhower Rec Center was like a very emotional kind of a thing, because my dad and a couple of his brothers were, one of his brothers was in the Marine Corps, and one of his brothers was in the Army. And his brother that was in the Army, my uncle, which I've never met because he died in World War II over there somewhere towards the end of the war. All I've been told is that somewhere around the Battle of the Bulge. I don't know if it was in that or before or after, but somewhere in that range of dates. And I do know my Uncle Art, which I've just read about and heard about from my aunt and my dad, what kind of guy he was. Apparently he was very outgoing. We'll say it that way. Very outgoing guy. And he died on Iwo Jima. So there was some Iwo Jima paraphernalia there, stuff that had been
Memorabilia.
That's
I
what
think that's drug stuff.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I meant memorabilia. Memorabilia there that had been
donated.
Yeah.
I'll finish if you want to.
Thank you very much. Don't you all seem like you do that? I mean,
well, I don't want him to struggle.
But just seeing that Japanese flag and some of the weapons and what have you, I wish I would have known him. I mean, it's okay. But when you have family members that do that and give their lives for this and volunteer for it, really.
Mm-hmm. At that rec center, it really, if you take the time to read some of that stuff, it was, And as a nurse, I spent a lot of time looking at that medical wall with all the pictures of the hospital beds and just putting yourself back there, how things were actually, amputations were done with, here's a bullet to bite on, here's some alcohol, here's some whiskey.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, just kind of a really crazy place in a good way. My dad served in the Marine Corps too. He was a helicopter crew chief.
Stay on your list.
I am.
Okay.
Helicopter crew chief, and he did a lot of stuff with the Bikini Atoll atom bomb testing, and he's pretty tough. So that's why I think he's going to make it through this. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Mine are simple. Number one, the golf car rides. Anywhere, everywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't want to stay inside. You just want to go somewhere, anywhere.
Yeah.
That was me.
Which is another reason why we're going to pick a Yamaha for our golf car, because we're going to drive the tar out of that thing. We really are. We're going to put 2,000 miles a month on those things. And when we went into the golf car store and he said, well, how much are y'all going to drive it? And I said, we're just going to drive it all the time. Our car's going to sit in the garage. Mm-hmm. And he said, well, I can't recommend high enough then to do the Yamaha.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure all the electric ones are good too. And the Easy Go is still something we look at.
The number one electric.
Yeah. The Easy Go Elite. Okay.
Number two.
Eastport. All the stuff at Eastport. Oh, we were so hoping.
We barely missed it.
Was going to open up. We planned it that things were going to be opening up, and they just didn't.
Oh, well.
But, just seeing the Welcome Center and everything was pretty much finished. And, you can look at the island, Sunset Island over there.
But you can't go on it. Now you can.
Darn it.
We'll have to go back.
Yeah. See, it just gives us another reason to go back. Now I don't know, we might stay at the hotel just to be able to say we've stayed at the hotel this next time.
Yeah.
But we'll be planning something here after Christmas. Not for after Christmas, but we're going to start planning something after we get through the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And we'll let y'all know.
So my number two was just going to all the squares for music and people watching. And number one, people watching. I love how I don't want to say elderly because we can't,
we're elderly
like,
now.
Hello. I can say the older generations than us are out there dancing.
Yeah.
I love that. It gives my heart a huge smile because they're staying active. It's so good for your balance and your muscles. And they have years added to their life because they're doing that. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Yeah. And that's what we want too. We want years added to our life.
Yeah.
The warmer weather, even though the weather wasn't as good this time for us, we had a little cold shot, but cold was what, 64?
Right. Well, at night it was, I think, 58.
Yeah, something like that.
It was chilly enough when the wind blew.
Uh-huh. We had a lanai this time too that I got to go out and sit in, and that was kind of cool because we didn't have a lanai the last time.
Yeah.
So the warmer weather for me was just it filled me up again. Yeah. It recharged my battery, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to add here, Becky says, they don't care who's watching or why, just truly enjoying themselves. That's actually the reason, because no one is watching. I mean, you're watching because you're happy for them, or you're watching because you want to learn that step that they just did.
Yeah.
All those line dances, those are complicated. And
Yeah.
it's wonderful. But anyway, my next thing was just the serenity and tranquility at Finney. It's like that place
Finney
is a wonderful place if you ever get enough time to where you do have downtime and you just want to escape and be alone or be quiet and just go somewhere. And I'm not a meditator, but like it's that feeling.
Yeah.
You just want to go be with. Go touch grass.
Clearly a quiet, recharging place again.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. All the big trees, and those trees have been there for 100 years.
Hundreds, yes.
So that was really good too. So I'm going to say my number 4 is the people. The people we met, the meetup, the people we met. I cannot stress enough how much that warmed our hearts.
Yeah.
Meeting all of you folks, hanging out with you, and
it felt like going home.
And having friends again, because I know we've all gone through this, but we've lost lots of friends over the years, not for anything bad, they just fall off and move away and what have you. And it feels good to be able to go down there and have friends again. And the best thing about it is if you see somebody in one of the squares, you just go up and talk to them.
Yeah.
And you become friends. Or if you're in a neighborhood down there, you all, have your kind of family thing, and
everybody was so welcoming.
Everybody gets together,
except that one person. Well, that one group.
Did we talk about that?
No, at Lake Sumter. We have a story.
Oh, really?
Anyway,
do we want to say that?
I'm going to say my bottom thing. Did you list I don't like thing?
No, I've got one. That Christmas tree lighting. That was fun with Shannon. That was a lot of fun. And again, more people watching, but just seeing how there's a company that puts all these things together and helps people come to the squares. The squares are what a great idea, right? To get people out, get them out of their house and get them moving again. What a great idea. And all the bands. And then my last one is, I couldn't keep it to 5, guys. I just couldn't. Sumter Landing on the last day. And then we can go to that story. But Sumter Landing is a beautiful place.
Yeah. The
Loved
lake
it.
and the boardwalk.
Yep. I can't wait to get down there and do some fishing somewhere.
You can't do it there.
Can't do it in Sumter. But.
Well, before we move to our story real quick, my bottom thing, I really found something that every single day I just did not like. And it was a big thing for me comparing it to June. I didn't notice this in June at all. In the winter, when it gets dark at 5 o'clock, that's 4 hours less of daylight. And that was a problem for me. I wanted to keep going and doing, but it got too dark and chilly. And I just in the summer, it was so great because it's 9 o'clock before that happens.
Yeah.
And you have 4 more hours of fun.
Yeah.
And I felt rushed. I felt like hurry before it gets dark.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that feeling. And
I think that will probably affect us as we're moving down there. We'll be working still.
Yeah. So if I get off at 4 o'clock, I only have an hour of daylight left. And so that would be, I need to have.
We'll still have weekends.
Some daylight, sunshine, vitamin D.
We'll still have some driveway parties maybe in the evening when we get down there.
Story time. Okay. What's your story? They want stories.
Okay. So I am not prone to doing this, but when we were in Lake Sumter, I was driving around and looking at all the things. I just love looking at all the buildings and the shops and how well it's put together. And I pulled up to the square, and y'all know when you pull up and you see the radio station across there and the lake is behind it. So I was kind of in awe of the radio station because I'm listening to it on the car stereo. Was it on the car stereo or was I just hearing it?
It was the speakers.
Oh, it was all the speakers that were on, right? So the car stereo wasn't on. But I'm listening to it, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I would love to go over there and just bang on the window and thank those guys for doing that. But anyway, as I do that, I make a turn. Well, I turned the wrong way down the street.
You took a right.
I took a right instead of a left. And I hear this, hey. And these guys got up.
Rogers, the Codgers.
And just made an ass, excuse my language, out of themselves.
They were being asked.
Screaming obscenities at us. Laughing at us.
Welcome to the village's ass. How old are you? Are you in 8th grade?
They were just being horrible.
They were.
And I just laughed at them and gave them a thumbs up, we had Nevada tags on our
Yeah, the rental
so
car.
I thought, oh, they'll just think we're from Nevada.
But
But
come
they-
on, is that
They
necessary?
were really giving it to us too, just screaming at the top of their lungs. Everybody around was
laugh.
stopping and watching and, seeing what we're going to do. What am I going to do? So I just,
They were
backed
day
up.
drinkers. You're right, Shannon. They
were
absolutely
drinking.
were.
absolutely, they were drinking. And, I just backed up and turned around and started going the right way.
Yeah, it was
What
just
a
it was-
jerk. Oh, well,
why?
there
I
are people
know.
out there like that. And
Made them feel better about themselves, I guess. That's
Yeah.
why.
he was kind of short, if y'all know.
I'm short. I don't act like that.
No, I didn't mean it that way. But anyway.
That's
Well,
the only bad experience
That's the
we've
only bad
ever
experience.
had.
Yeah,
there.
we've had
And
that.
I guess,
there's
you
people
know.
like that everywhere.
Yeah,
But God bless them.
yeah.
Anyway, more power to you.
That's all my notes.
Okay.
Any questions about the?
Let's go to questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up, but I haven't seen things I haven't answered. So if you have questions I haven't answered, put them back in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to know a little bit of the traffic down in Eastport as people are now starting to move into Edenfield and the new houses down there.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a lot of houses still for sale in the 400,000 range. Oak Hollow.
Mm-hmm. Well Point.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one?
Well, there's a lot down south too in Shady Brook and
Shady Brook. That's the other one. I was
Water's
thinking of.
Edge.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I just wondered, is the traffic picking up down there? Because it seemed like when we came in on 470 off the turnpike, there was a lot of traffic, but there was a truck in front of us that did not want to go. And so maybe that was it. Or is it just getting really, really busy down there?
Well, I don't know. There's 2 questions.
Okay.
Jeff said he would tell us what village he wants to be in, ... And what are your top villas?
Top villas. Okay.
Patio villas?
Yeah, we didn't even get to that. Thanks for keeping us on track here.
Yeah.
So last time we had decided, and we didn't get to really see much about it. That's why. The last time we had decided it's going to be a garnet,
Garnet number 1, moonstone,
number two, or an emerald.
topaz.
and then a topaz.
Yeah.
And now we've changed that. We've flipped all that after we've seen it. We've talked to our village's rep, who's great, by the way. Anna's great.
Yes.
So now it's a moonstone on top because we need a little bit extra square footage. Number one, because Lori's going to work, I'm going to be working, and it'd be good to, have a little bit more room. And then the garnet and then the topaz is still number 3. So we've kind of flipped the top 2. And even though the moonstone's a little more, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We
And
need
if
a
there's
little bit extra
An
space.
exceptional deal, a discount on a cottage, Pebble Beach, then we would do that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we got taken to a moonstone with a 2-car garage and a golf cart garage.
That was it.
That was the
yes,
deal. That was the bomb right
They
there.
need to do that on every single build. They would, I mean, that
I think they'd
answers
sell more
all
of
the
them.
questions.
Yeah. It was about
Well, for
20,000
us.
more.
I
but-
mean, for us.
yeah, but that's kind of what, when we saw that, it was like, yeah,
So a
that's got
full
to be it.
2-car plus the separate golf cart.
Mhm.
What village?
Well, there are villages that are coming up.
So when we were there in June, Edenfield was just getting
Yeah.
dirt prep.
We kind of geared
So
a
we-
lot of our trip towards Edenfield.
We assumed it would be Edenfield.
Yeah. And so the patio villas, they started coming up right when we were down there, just a little bit before we got there. And we got pre-qualified. We were ready to do something. And then, we had some family issues. But Edenfield was going to be it. But now we're looking at the Lisa or the Kim villas.
Which are inside LaGrange.
It's still, is it
It's right
I
across.
thought it was Edenfield.
Nope, it's LaGrange.
Okay.
It's right across where they're building the LaGrange Pool and Mail Center.
It's just on the other side of the street.
Then they're putting 2 patio villa neighborhoods in there.
And since there's 70 of you on here, y'all can keep a secret, right? It's not going to get out. But it looks to me like the bonds are going to be smaller on those 2 areas.
A little bit, a couple thousand.
Just a little.
26,000 something.
26,000 for the bond.
Yeah.
Upper 26,000. But still, that's, every dollar that you save is every dollar that you save. And it's not about saving dollars, but we try to stay below our means, live below our means.
Yeah.
So we can get a patio villa in there with all the stuff that we like, which is the quartz countertops,
Tile shower.
tile showers. We're going to put doors on those showers.
Yep, glass doors.
Water filtration. We're going to get a pull down ladder in the garage.
Yes, we are thinking between the sixes is out. We really never wanted between the sixes. That's too far north for everywhere that we kept going and kept wanting to go. Every time we traveled up past the sixes, we were like, but I want to go back down.
Yeah,
so it's just a different feel.
When we got north of Warm Springs, it's great. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It is.
It's just not. We're more into the new construction vibe because that's what we've done our whole life. We enjoy the anticipation of new businesses opening and the new golf courses opening, and
and the little lots, less yard work.
Yeah, we're actually kind of fine.
Yeah,
we've had an acre and a half when we started out, and now we're in a third of an acre, and I'm looking forward to not really having.
I don't want to take the lawnmower.
No.
No. But anyway, I was going to say something, and now I don't know what it was, but I'm still reading all these things coming in. So.
Yep. So patio villas are good with us.
I know what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
You got some more questions here. Did the mortgage say if you can roll the bonds into the mortgage?
You cannot roll the bonds.
Yeah, they're separate because it's a county.
Yep.
Thing.
And it's actually a good thing because if they rolled it into the mortgage, you have to qualify for more.
Mortgage company.
Yep. And probably put down some more money. And so it kind of changes the factors from the mortgage company's perspective of what do they call that? Loan to value and all that kind of stuff. So having the bond separate is actually a good thing, and it helps more people qualify. Not that that's our issue, but
so at Bucko 74 says, did you consider renting a car at the Enterprise in the Villages? I noticed the car rental price at Orlando Airport is noticeably higher.
Yeah.
We have a visit scheduled in May. So through my work, we rented it was a RAV4 for 6-7 days, and it was like 131 or 311.
No,
my numbers are backwards.
311 for the whole week.
For the whole thing
for 7 days. So it was cheap.
Yeah, we got a good deal. Let's see. I wanted the Kim Villas.
Oh, wait, let me answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Finish answering. The first time we came down there, we did think about that.
Yeah.
So we took Groom, and we were thinking we're going to get to the Villages because we had some places outside of the Villages we want to go look at.
This time
we were going to go look at some springs and what have you. And no, that was last time. Anyway, both times. So, but we thought if we need to rent a car to go do something, drive further or go up to Spanish Springs to look at that or whatever, we would take the golf cart to Brownwood. Isn't that where the car rental place is? No, Sumter. So we would drive the golf cart to Sumter. We would rent a car for the day and then go wherever we needed. So that is an option for you, and that's a cheaper option. This time we got such a great deal from her work on a rental car. It wasn't an issue, but
yeah. And next time we go, we're going to try, I think, flying into Tampa because we've heard that is so much easier and smaller. And even though it costs $25 more or something like that,
$25 each way per person.
Yeah.
I mean, it's $50 per
and
person.
Try to get out of the Disney World Orlando crowd.
Yeah.
See if that's better.
If y'all don't remember, I actually got sick again from the flight down there because I got around a bunch of kids on the airplane again. And it's not that I don't like kids. I love kids. But Orlando, the second thing is Orlando Airport is so chaotic with all the kids going through security and all the things that the parents are doing. I bless their hearts.
Michelle says, yes, Tampa all the way.
And so this time we're going to do Tampa and try that way. If y'all know of any good like VRBO rentals or something, y'all have any friends that do that? We would like some options there because when we go on VRBO or what's the other Airbnb, the prices and the requirements and all that kind of stuff are just kind of shocking actually.
That's for rentals though.
Yeah. So if there's any of that you got, or maybe you guys, we've actually been offered one already. We're not sure when we're going, so there's no, we're not specifically determining any moment, but anyway, so take the Groom bus from Orlando Airport and you can get a rental car in Sumter at Enterprise.
How'd you get to book a lifestyle visit in May? I called the sales office weekly and they just said I could book a stay in March. We're waiting to book for April. So maybe they're not booking that far out. I don't know.
Well, there's a rumor that I think is probably pretty good rumor.
Maybe the timing, yeah.
The timing of it all, because they're going to start selling the houses in.
They
Water's
already
Edge.
have started.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, WellPoint.
WellPoint, right?
Yeah. The cottage villas that were on the Street of Dreams were listed and gone the same day.
Yeah, there was 7 of them.
And so they're starting to sell those Street of Dreams homes
at their timing.
And then they're going to start selling the lifestyle homes as they build the new ones, which I think it's going to be in Long Prairie or one of those down there. So maybe that April, May timeframe is when they're going to be shifting, and they're just kind of keeping the books open.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Haven't heard specifically anything official from the villages. And by the way, we are not associated with the villages at all, no matter what our.
We're just the biggest fans.
We're just fans of the villages. Don't take any financial advice from us, because we aren't, supposed to be giving out financial advice, and we mess up all the time. But yeah, that's the thought, is that they're trying to figure out the timing of building in LaGrange and building all the Street of Dreams and the lifestyle visit homes there, and closing out the ones up north. So that might be it.
Well, we're at 56 minutes. We're going to wrap it up.
Well, I don't know. Should we?
Oh, I don't know if anybody on this call is aware of the last one we did live, but the comments went away after the live ended. And I finally today found the little button that you can click that says to leave those on. So the comments will be on.
Every time we do it, we learn something
new.
So we got to do more of these. Yeah. But everybody that's still here, any more questions, we'll kind of start to wrap this up. And again, if we can get everybody, if you would hit the like button. And if you don't like it,
what series is the Moonstone?
Hit the down thumbs button twice.
Patio Villa series is the Moonstone.
Is one of the biggest patio villas, right?
I think it is the most square footage for a patio
1,300
villa.
square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they had an emerald, or they had a garnet with a 2-car and a golf cart, or whatever.
Rarely did they do an emerald with a 2-car and a golf cart, but now they're starting to do them in Edenfield. So we're hoping that they continue that.
Thanks for everybody hitting the like button.
Yes.
And
check your subscriptions. Make sure you're subscribed.
We've heard many times that get the biggest garage you can get.
Yeah.
So, and those would have to be on the patio villas. The lots are narrower that they put those on. And so you kind of need more side yard, which would give you the corner lots, would have to be. So, all right. Does anybody else want to throw anything in the comments?
Thank you guys so much. You've helped the wife and I so much. Prayers to the family.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Everybody have a safe and wonderful, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Why is Tampa better to fly to?
Well, some of the other ones have said it's less traffic, less crazy, and easier to get in and out of.
And you don't have the turnpike that you got to run, because there's so much traffic and construction on the turnpike right now. They've had lots of wrecks. Every couple of days they'll have a new wreck and blocks it.
And all the theme parks are in the Orlando area, not over on the beach.
So there's so much traffic going in between Orlando and the villages that we're going to try Tampa this time.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Christmas. Yep. We've still got a few more videos to put out from our time down there, and just love all you guys. Appreciate you all. We miss you. We really did. When we got back, we started missing you guys on the plane ride back. I don't know if you watched one of those videos, but
it was sad.
Coming back was pretty sad this time.
It is. You get homesick leaving that place.
Yeah. We can't wait to get back down there and see everybody and talk to everybody. And so
I want to play more beach tennis. That was addictive.
I want to play this time. I couldn't, because I'd had this eye conjunctivitis stuff that I got on the plane going down. We had, I don't know if we told you, we had to go to the minor emergency.
No, we didn't. The CVS.
The CVS, what is that?
Find a doc, or a doc in a box or something. It's a CVS one.
We had to go there, and I had to get some eye drops. So I couldn't play sand tennis. If I got any sand in my eye, it would be game over for me. But I will play next time we're down there. So thanks again, everybody. We appreciate y'all.
Enjoy your cruise if you're on one.
Yep.
Enjoy your family if you have one.
We're going to have some good, exciting things to follow in the next several months, hopefully, and we'll share them with you guys. And we appreciate you, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.